Welcome to this day. It is the Paraliminal called Wake Refreshed. Now, the whole concept behind the Paraliminal of sleep deeply and wake refreshed is that we want to bookend our day at the two most important times for us to communicate with that vast non-conscious resource that is within us. And that is a concept that Dr. Buckminster Fuller referred to as living in day-tight compartments, meaning that when a day is complete, you review it, you know what your takeaways from it are, what you've learned, what you're going to apply in the future, and that you set that one to rest. It's complete. Let it go. Just like a tennis player having hit a shot, going back to the service line, you start all over again. You get ready for the next service. And this is the same case as you prepare for the following day, how you want it to go. And today's Paraliminal is the one where you wake refreshed. Not only did you get a good night's sleep because you went to bed more well rested, but more importantly, you wake up with goal clarity. You wake up with purpose. And there is a flow to your day that makes the day amazing compared to any other day where you haven't done exactly this. Now, when I say the two most important times, I'm referring to what's called the twilight state, what researchers have referred to as the times in which we are naturally more relaxed and alert, more available to ourselves, naturally in better communication with our non-conscious resources. So the idea behind waking refreshed is that you, before you actually open your eyes and move into your day, you've got in mind how you want your day to go. There was a man named Dr. J. Beecroft who was the head of education at a major company here in Minnesota called 3M, and Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing. And you may have used some of their products, Post-it notes, Scotch tape. The idea that he had was the 10 most important minutes in every manager's day are the 10 minutes when he or she establishes how they want their day to go. And you see, this is exactly what Wake Refreshed sets you up to do. It's looking forward to the day so that you have clear priorities, a goal in mind, and exactly what it is you're choosing to create on this day. By the way, I noticed that I had the screen on the whole time, so here we are, a little bit more available to each other. So if you get the idea of bookending your day and starting it out right, when I first started using this, programming my mind for how I wanted the day to go, there was something quite remarkable that took place. I could note on the days when I didn't do it. You see, when you've decided how you'd like your day to go and you project through the day how you're going to show up in all of it, what kind of priorities you're going to meet, the goals that you're going to accomplish, the outcomes that you had set your mind upon, the purpose on which you're going to live your life. Now, you're going to see that the universe seems to have your back and you just mesh. Like the law of attraction, you're always attracting to you the exact things you need. So the feeling is you're always in the right place, at the right time, successfully engaged in the right activities. Now, as a young businessman, busy getting my business going, husband, father, at times a student, I would get pretty busy. I didn't have a whole lot of extra time to do things. And sometimes I cheated on myself and I didn't give myself the time to think through how I'd like the day to go. On those days, no kidding, you can mark it on a calendar, it's as if I was always a little bit off. just missing things, didn't quite make it, didn't feel any kind of flow. It was as if the energy of the universe, I wasn't plugged in and it wasn't revving me along. I have an electric bike. It's called a pedal assist. I've got 4 modes. I can push a button, and depending upon how hard I'm pedaling, the bike will zip me along. I ride bike with my eldest son, who is quite an avid biker. And when we get to the hills, I can hit turbo mode, and without hardly a breath, I am just lifted up over those hills. I recently did a bike ride 25 miles, and it was spectacular to realize, even early in the season, that I had that much power and energy to get where I wanted to go. I can have as big a workout as you want on one of these bikes. It's really something. But the feeling, this is what I'm talking about. The feeling as if you are powered from an otherworldly sense. It's not an effort to do your life each day. When you have the power of your non-conscious mind lifting you over the hurdles, the obstacles that would take most people out. So what a great way to start each week. Listen to the Wake Refreshed Paraliminal. I'm looking forward to all of our sessions this week. Thanks very much for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you. Have a spectacular day. See you again tomorrow. Bye for now.